That light does pretty flipping good. Everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back at it again. Hopefully I'll have a little bit better of a time this time. My last two camping trips haven't gone very well. My first one I did a couple weeks ago that never got released because I didn't get enough footage. I got out there, had everything set up. I just had a really bad feeling in my gut. I just didn't feel comfortable at all. Ended up packing up my gear. Went to drive out. As soon as I got out of my campsite, there was a bear crossing the road. So that was the first one. Last week's, basically it was super windy. I was hanging out and all of a sudden a bunch of branches started raining out around me. A couple branches broke, freaked me out, so I decided to leave. This time I'm at a provincial park. It's a really chilly. There's a little bit of a breeze, nothing like last week's, but it's making it really chilly. It's I think -3 right now, supposed to be a high of +2 with an overnight low of like -6, -7. So it's going to be a little chilly. Brought the diesel heater and have a brand new piece of kit for my rig. This is going to be a game changer. I can't wait to show you. Awesome. I've wanted one of these for a long time. I finally bit the bullet and bought one. And on the happy note, I got a job. I start work on the 4th of December. I'm pretty excited. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to be able to release videos as often. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to manage it, but I'm going to try to figure something out. So I need to set up my tent, and we're going to do it right like this. All right, tent's all set up. Got the diesel heater running, as you can hear. It's still running good. I've seen lots of YouTube videos the last little while that people have been having issues with these Vivors. Hey, I'm not saying they're not cheap. And if this thing breaks, I'll go buy another one or I'll try to fix it. But until then, this is honestly my first season. Whether it stops working or not, I honestly don't know. Right now, it's working good. It stays outside most of the time. It's not indoors. So it gets lots of airflow. So it's good. I have my little piece of kit sitting right there. You guys will see that later, because it's going to make a game changer for my winter camping. I tell you, I'm hoping it works very well. But anyways, I need to register for this site. I have to go on the website. I didn't bring any cash with me, so yeah, I know. I should leave money in my campsite. It's wintertime. I'll probably be going to campsites a lot more because of the backcountry. I'll just hop on the website. I'll book my site. It's like 36 bucks. It's so expensive in Alberta compared to like anywhere else. BC, it's like $12 a night to camp. It's ridiculous. For what? For nothing? You get a powered site and you don't even get any bathrooms. It's brutal, man. Alberta, get your shit together. But anyways, I'm gonna book my site and then I think we're gonna go for a walk. All right, everybody. Excuse the sunlight. I'm gonna try to keep it out of your face, but man, coming here and for winter camping is kind of a pain in the ass because the sign that they have is pretty. It's not exactly doesn't necessarily make sense at all. They're like you can self-register for these sites. The rest of them, except for these two, you can book online. Well, unfortunately, I picked the wrong site. I can't book that one online, nor is it available for self-registration. I don't understand that. Why? Like, the whole loop is open for registration, whether it's self-registration or online registration, but only two sites are not. Doesn't make sense. I paid my stuff. It's not for the right site. I'm not moving because I already set up my tent and everything, but we're going to go for a little bit of a walk. Last time I was at this place, it was pretty snowed over and pretty frozen. So I haven't seen the lake yet. And the time before that, I think it was like minus 29. It was chilly. It was a very chilly day, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I wanted to come back here before the snow, and it never happened in the spring. And then I don't know, I haven't really been, I've been going up to the backcountry, so might as well take advantage of this beautiful November we're having. We have no snow on the ground, and it's like, what? Month before Christmas? Yeah, crazy. Pretty crazy. We're gonna go check out this lake, just check it out. I brought smokies for supper. I had a craving for smokies. Cheddar and jalapeno. Yum, 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 yum. Hey, if you come to this channel and you expect as a Swedish chef, not happening. I used to love cooking, but for some reason now, I don't. Man, this lake is huge. Huge. Man, it's beautiful. Oh, they have a communal fire pit. That's kind of cool. I'll show you. Like right there, if you can see it. A little bunch of fire pit and then a bunch of picnic tables around it. That's kind of cool. Yeah, last time I was here, oh yeah, there's some cobra chickens. I ain't going down there. Ain't gonna flip it happen. Because cobra chickens will mess you up. Especially if they have babies around. But there's a few of them down there. I'm steering clear. Yeah, this looks like it's a really nice place. There's a beach over there. Yeah. Last time I was here, you couldn't even see across the lake. Not a chance. Couldn't even see across the lake. It was like fog, fog, fog. It was crazy. Yeah, there's the cobra chickens right there. I am not going down that way. They're Canada's weaponized Air Force. Weaponized chickens. Cool. This place is pretty awesome. All right, I'm gonna explore this place and then I'll meet you back at the campsite. And then I think it might be time for beer 30. Yep. Yeah. I'll see you back at the campsite. All right. Happy Beer 30. Beer. Another one by Dead Frog. This is out of their sour pack. It's called Jungle Juice. And it's like basically a fruit punch. It tastes like 5 Alive. It's pretty awesome, and I enjoy it very much so. Not in my top 5 of depth product, but you know, top 10 for sure. Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah. I thought I drank all these, but I found one in my beer fridge. Well, I don't know, booze fridge, drink fridge, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. All right. I might have to fire up the fire pit right away here, actually. She's a little bit chilly. The toque is all messed up. Yeah. So this is a pretty nice campground, actually. I'm kind of glad I was able to come back here without 4 million feet of snow. And it looks like it's going to be, you know, a decentish night. It's going to get dark soon, but yeah, I got to play with my new gear when it gets a little darker. This thing is going to be awesome. Pretty sure of it. I'm just gonna hang around a little bit. It's not quite supper time. It's only like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm just gonna kind of chill out and enjoy my beer and have a good camping trip. The last two, not very good. I decided to use my mic today because it is a little breezy. Hopefully it'll chill out some of the wind noise. So if not, my program that I use to edit is pretty good at killing wind noise for the most part. So we will soon find out. I don't think I did bad on the last video. There's a couple spots where it's but it was windy that day, man. God. Pretty excited about my new job. Nervous, excited. It's been a long time since I've had to start a new job. 14 years. Well, 13 years, 10 months. Actually, 13 months, 13 years, 11 months, and like basically 15 days. Yeah, I was like literally 13 days away from my 14th year at Ryder. So it happens just the way it is sometimes. That should work. Well, that worked. Put the lighter in my dash for a bit and let it warm up, and it lit. So Yeah. It's the only bad thing about carrying lighters in your truck in the wintertime. They get cold, they don't work. I think they're butane or something like that. Yeah, butane doesn't work very good when it's cold. Hey everyone, so before it gets too dark here, I'm gonna bring this out. This is my new piece of kit. It's gonna be a game changer for me, especially winter camping, because it's always dark, man. Pretty much, always dark. So this is the Devos Light Ranger 1200. It's a campsite light. I'm gonna just put this here. It's kind of windy, so I'm gonna just step on it. So just open it up like this. No, it's not. So yeah, I'm 6 foot. I think I hit this all the way up. But I'm 6 foot. That's probably pretty close to 12 feet tall. And yeah, you have, that's full on. And then you have only 2 of the LEDs are on. And then you have 1. So you have 3 settings, high, medium, and low. You'll be able to tell better tonight. But yeah, you can pretty much put it anywhere in your campsite. I don't know if you can see that at all. So you basically can put it anywhere in your site. It's supposed to cover a 60-foot radius when it's fully deployed. I'm going to test that theory tonight. We're going to find out a little bit later. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this. I also got a kit. Comes with different color filters. So if you don't want the harsh white light, you could go, amber, yellow, red. This one will be wicked for me for when I'm imaging, because it's always red light. But yeah, that top part, you just click in the button, the whole thing pops off. You could charge it. From what they say, it's a 3-hour runtime on high. I don't know. You can get different attachments for it. You can get a solar panel for it. You can get a motion sensor for it, and you can get a second battery for it. So that sits on top, and then you just plug it in, and then you have twice the battery capacity, I think, on it. So I'm actually pretty excited about this.
I like it a lot.
It's supposed to cover a 60-foot radius, so it's going to be dark probably next hour and a half. So we're going to test that out. I'm pretty excited about it.
It's very exciting. Exciting.
So yeah, I just want to show you it before it gets too dark out, so I can actually show you what it looks like. But I'll see you back when we have supper, which is very soon here, and then we're gonna try this out tonight and see what it's like. All right, I'll see you in a bit. She's getting a little chilly out right now. Woohoo! Once that sun's kind of gone down, yeah. And that wind, it got chilly fast. It's all right. I'm starving. I need food. Oh yeah. Temperature's definitely dropping. I can see my breath now. You definitely need to get a good new grill. This one is low or high. That's it. You don't even get a low. It's like there's a fine line between on and too low. You don't get any medium high. It's all the way on. So I'm gonna have to rectify that soon. If that's the case, I might have to do some modifications to my drawer, because I built it for this size grill, but I don't think I want this size grill. Next time I want something else. This is gonna warm me up. Alright. I'm gonna eat this and then I'll probably see you back so we can check out that light when it gets a little darker. And I get all this mess cleaned up. Alright, I'll see you later. Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, that light does pretty flipping good. If I shine it over there, but man, it's really illuminating.
Illuminate.
The campsite, like you got light fall off there. It's good. Yeah, I have my fire going, but it's pretty awesome, and it throws the light, man, completely. Even a little bit over here, pretty much illuminates right up to the road. Like my shadow, like you get, I don't know if you'll be able to see my shadow, but my shadow, like over here, it's light. Like if it was a little darker, that will pretty much illuminate your whole entire campground. That's awesome. All right, well, I'm gonna hang out for a bit. It's definitely getting chilly. I'm gonna hang out around the fire for probably another hour or so, and then I think I'm gonna hop into the tent and watch a movie. So I'll see you in the morning. That's pretty awesome. Good morning, everyone. Well, I needed to go to the bathroom really bad this morning, so I just got up, so I'm outside of the tent. Slept pretty good. It is definitely frosty this morning. Yeah, there's frost on pretty much everything. So I'm gonna pack up the tent. It's early. I don't know, whenever I'm camping, I can never really sleep in. That light, it definitely throws some light, man. It's gonna be good for camping, so I'll keep you posted. So I'll see you in the truck. All right, everyone, I'm in the truck. Make sure I got everything before I leave. Windows are a little on the frosty side, so I think I'm gonna have to frost those up. But anyways, it was a good time. Definitely a little bit more successful this time. Oh,
That light's awesome, and just to let you know, I paid for it with my own money. It's not a paid review. Paid for it with my own money. I saw it on another YouTuber's, and I was like, man, that's genius. But anyways, I'm going to close it out here. If you like these videos, please comment, like, subscribe, even give it a share. It would help me out a lot. Until the next one, stay adventurous and have fun.